Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Black Lake Settlers. So let's go over the votes that you all cast yesterday and the day before. Search for Res Serum for 0 day, expand the base south around the Kitchen Mountain, and buy Doomsday Launchers, which surely I'll be able to cross off as soon as Cupid gets home with his Doomsday Launchers he went and bought. Then, for long-term goals, no more recruiting. I already crossed that off because, well, I'm not going to consider it. But let me read the full vote for no recruiting, because it wasn't just no recruiting. It was, once the amount of free colonists, 0 day, and recovering addicts reach 50, no more recruitment. Release all remaining prisoners, take no prisoners, save no refugees. If another colonist die, take on the next available candidate. And then start the reactor. That one is straightforward enough, so let's get going. So for us to start the reactor, we need to build a reactor, which means we need to get our advanced components up to 8. Then, additionally, I had a thought, which was to put Deef on component crafting, and that way, Chris is a night owl. He'll take the night shift, and he was already screwed up with his priorities here, so we'll fix them. And then Deef here will take the day shift. And they both will work towards advanced components with Velik. Good. So checking in on our people over here. I need to expand this home zone, clearly. Maybe I shouldn't do it sloppily. Paint inside the lines. Like a 3-year-old. There we go. Let's get rid of this zone and get rid of this block. And we'll have a nice ship area. Griffin, I'm going to force you to smooth that area and build this wall. And then the next thing I want to do, which may seem a little crazy, but I really want to drain this swamp. So in the interest of draining this swamp, let's go ahead and burn a lot of our resources in just that. So DQ, you're going to be delivering. Because once this is drained out, I will have a much more secure kill box. So that is the purpose. Taking a look at slug turrets. Yeah, slug turrets right on the edge of the water here will shoot everyone incoming. So that means mining this out and putting my limestone walls like that. And I'll probably double insulate everything eventually. Alright, so that bit is queued up and good. Dano, I want you to stop hunting and start mining with your wife Vex. Let's fully strip mine this outpost once and for all. Cupid is about to get home with his Muffalo, so it will serve us to finally strip out all the resources here. And then additionally, so that we can ship the resources faster, let's create a very large stockpile here. Call it steel, because we're going to store our steel not in the indoor stockpile, because the steel doesn't, decay or anything, so it can be outdoors. So we got that going. That means I will remove steel from in here. How can a dead rhino want revenge? Torbjorn gave birth. Good. We'll have a bunch of boom rat babies. And they inherited the ranch requirements. Bedding. Babs and Hyena are supposed to be in a bed together, right? They were reassigned, but let's put them back into one another together. Dominica, you are 100% over your dependence. So I'm going to recruit you. She's actually not 100%. That's just like averaging up. But by the time she's recruited, she'll be fine. I hope. Any other couples? So this one is for Dano and Vex, and then this one was originally for Nara and Zero Day, but let's not speak of that. So another requirement I had was to add this zone here, expand southbound around this area. So I'm going to start to do that. We're going to mine it all out. And then expand, as promised. Nice. So the advanced components are coming along a lot nicer now. Dominica should be recruited any second now. We're going to have a lot of rhino meat, aren't we? An abundance of rhino meat. New recruit, Dominica. Good job. Let's make sure her work priorities, yep, they're all back to normal. She's all squared away. And we just freed up 2 beds due to Hyena and Babs, so she'll have somewhere to sleep. I think we're going to need some more bedding, though. Let's go ahead and craft up. I'm not going to queue up too many at once, because I want our best constructor to be the one to do it. Haven't really decided who goes into the romance prison next. Maybe I'll have the patrons themselves volunteer. Just to make sure Dominica actually did. Oh, she did not. Well, fortunately for me, I can just, she's wounded, so I can just tell her to rest. And she won't screw with her, her almost being, oh no, she's already over it. Good. Good, good. That'd be really bad, getting it over it like 100% and then having it reset like at the 10th hour, 9th hour, whatever. That would be very, very annoying for me. So I'm glad that didn't happen. Ooh, a masterwork bed. Hot damn, Sergio! I'll have whatever he's having. Okay, so Deef. Let's change this around. Deef. It's gonna get this masterwork. He is now a component crafter, so it makes sense. Plus a founder. Wild Dad, that is not your bed. I'll just set it for medical prisoners while Endelos is out. Man, it's still bloody back there, isn't it? And then this will be signed to Dr. Deef. Griffin, unhappily nude. Put some pants on, man. Okay, maybe. All right, let me think. Let's go ahead and launch. Launch some pants up there. 2 blue fur pants. And some old jackets. And some toques. And probably I need some shirts as well. Where are some shirts that aren't damaged? Here, 2 shirts. And then 280 plasteel. All right. Here we go. Let's get that underway. I guess I could have filled the rest up with uranium too, but whatever. Pods are cheap. Cupid is a day away from home. These guys are making good work of the reactor room. We have struck uranium ore by design. So our steel stockpile, not looking much like a stockpile yet. We also have some ready to harvest ambrosia here. Whatever. We still have some ambrosia left back at base. If I wanted to send someone to harvest the ambrosia, Camasia the farmer would be the correct person to send. I guess, Cam, I will send you down. Because we need some hauling help anyway, so. Might as well get you down there to help out. Alright, so this is ready to launch. This is a care package for our outpost. Alright, so he's not wearing pants. We'll need to expand our stockpile to allow to wear it. Also, this grow zone I'm going to get rid of. There. Now Griffin is not unhappily nude. He is happily clothed. Let's haul the clothing first as it gets destroyed. Punched to the head real hard. Wow. Alright, Velik, I want you to heal up fast. And I believe I sent 280, which should be enough to create the reactor, or rather to put plasteel into the reactor. Oh, my animals don't need to be ranched anymore. We're no longer facing raids. So Cody and Hans, get out there. Be productive. Alright, Cam is down here. She's set to grow, so she should be auto-harvesting, which is nice. And then she'll help to haul all the steel so that we can ship it home quicker. The new rats are being trained. Why? I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. We are working on advanced components. Good, good. Okay, so yeah, I sent just enough plasteel to satisfy the requirements here. Still trying to make this line of moisture pumps. Getting a little irked that he hasn't built the conduits. There we go, now they're all powered. Assuming elk meat. Why wouldn't you just... Hang on a minute. Food restrictions. You will be on NPM meals only. Actually, food restrictions NPM. Let's delete temp, as that was supposed to be temporary. Why aren't these hoppers... No, don't consume... Why aren't these hoppers being... Ah, I see. It's a dumb problem to have. There we go. Problem solved. Caravan request. Vanometric power cell, infinite chem reactor for 11 prosthetic legs. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. 11 prosthetic legs. Where was that request? Is it you? No, is it you? Yes. Prosthetic leg. I guess all the other ones are suspended, but I'm going to move this up to the top anyway. Alright, it's an odd one, but infinite chem reactor could be very useful, as will a vanometric power cell. So, not turning that down. It's too bad it wasn't for res serum though, right? So that's what we really, really need. Where's this mad boar? Ah, there it is. Alright, don't need to worry about that anymore. Alright, no more bed rest for Velik. Phoebe's in a daze, because of... You're in our stockroom, man. It's not unsightly, it's full of wonderful things. I guess it's not beautiful, but hey, it's still full of wonderful things. You take that back, buddy. You've got no heart. Still cranking out the advanced components. Once we have 8, I can send them and some uranium southbound, or northbound, I should say, to this spot here. Alright, let's go harvest our potatoes. In fact, I'm going to cut the plants everywhere here. Get rid of all the plants around this area. Alright, what are your needs? Rhino Revenge. Ah, it's Endelos, he'll be fine. Charge rifles are stupidly high DPS. Dano and Vex, you've been mining, I presume? And Camassia, you have... Let's haul the ambrosia. In fact, I'm going to harvest this early. I didn't mean to cut it, but whatever. Huskies join. Ooh. Yikes. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to fix that. Eventually. Not really looking to take on any animals at the moment. Alright, let's just quickly finish this advanced component. And then back to the legs. I wish I had some tea to give him. will soon. We're also trying to do it hydroponically, but it's not going all that fast. How'd you get in here? I was gonna say, you know, there's nothing to eat down here, but there's rabbit to eat. Now let's get the rest of these moisture pumps built ASAP. The old demented man. So these moisture pumps will allow us to wall this off once they all drain what they're supposed to drain. I built a lot of them because I'm impatient and I want the defenses set up pronto. So the sooner I do it, the sooner we'll be able to get the wall out. I can afford the loss of components and steel. I think that's a small price to pay for the speed. Okay, so we do have this gaping hole in our base now. AKA, I ought to fix it. And as for overhead mountain, what I will do is, where I have overhead mountain, there, done. Infestations can't occur where you have cabling, so all I got to do is cable it up a little bit and we're fine. And then I'm going to dig out a little path back here so that we can walk behind it. And I'll be all set. Alright, you probably need rest, but instead I'm going to give you wake up. Just keep fulfilling that that bill there. Cupid's almost home. Phoebe, you're starving, but that's totally on you. I didn't do that to you. Here, I'll even give you a nice meal. And I'll give you wake up. Look at me being sweet. Despite the fact that you decided to be useless. Alright, when we make these prosthetic legs, let's drop them. Alright, so Cupid is home. That means soon we'll have Doomsday launchers all set up. And we have built southbound. Now we can walk through there, no problem. I'll even put a lamp there. Demi, you're not over your drugs yet. I can't imagine a smoke leaf dependency that causes you to go catatonic. That just, like, doesn't register in my head. No! Stop forming a bond! They are suicidal animals. Ugh. That's kind of on me. I should not be training them. Gob, what's your deal? Oh, you're ascetic? Yeah, definitely consume that. Alright, looking good. Got that southbound throughway there. All the dangerous overhead mountain is all squared away. Another thing I could do is to add a... Ooh, orbital? Orbital. Nice. They're the best kind. So uranium and advanced components is what we're waiting on. And they just got hit with a heat wave. You know what I have? I have an unbelievable amount of wood in this little community here. So you know what I can do? I can definitely make it a lot more comfortable. No issues there. Heat wave? What you talking about? There ain't no heat wave. Okay. Here we go. We also have huskies up here. Yeah, I can't really sell them remotely. But this is a great way to get rid of tattered clothing. And clothing that isn't, Ooh, Thrumbo-fur. I also should check what they have to buy, I suppose. I'm going to buy their psychoid leaves. That will go for some pretty good tea. Advanced components, regular components. Because, I mean, why not, right? And all I need to do is sell some of their crummy statues to break even. Cool. Is there anything else glaring that I'm overlooking that I really ought to sell? No, that sums it up. They don't have any organs. So, okay. Luna. Good trade. Now I really ought to move this ASAP because I nearly always forget. So, Knack, it's going to be you. Ooh, yeah, we are definitely organizing the steel here. The way we're supposed to. Come on, Vex, you can finish that up. Still trying to strip mine. There was a lot of resources in these little micro mountains. Some of these mountains are like a third steel, which is obscene. Alright, 3 more prosthetic legs. I'm just basically keeping Velik drugged to work on it. Cruel, yes, absolutely. Alright. Now, I'm going to send 8 advanced components and all the uranium I can. 145 of it, apparently. Down to the outpost. I'm not even going to use the Muffalo, although I should soon send Cupid over to the hunting outpost to haul away that steel. Oh. That's not so cool. Well, the good thing is we are about to set up functional defenses here. But given that this is at the outpost and there's only 4 people here, there's probably not a lot of enemies in that. Which means I can send Wolf with a sniper rifle over soon to just sort of fix it. I need materials. What do you mean need materials? Prosthetic legs are just stealing components. I got plenty of both. Oh, the components were being stockpiled. Okay. You tease me. Yeah, that's a bit of a shortcut. You know what I could do is... What do I have? A lot of sandstone? Given that they're likely to take this shortcut a lot, I don't know the desire path here. Well, let's just assume it's hugging the building. I doubt it is, but I'll put the pathing in for it anyway. This should be all loaded up. Yep, ready to launch. I'll just bust through the roof. Kool-Aid style. Alright, I didn't break the roof. Now we have everything we need to build this reactor. That is exciting. This is my voice as I am excited. Okay, I'll never do that again. Could just sense hundreds of people saying, never do that again, Rhadamant. Yeah, I got you. I understand. Mistakes were made. Alright, getting that all pathed up. Looks like they just sort of go diagonally here. Desire path has spoken. If you don't know what a desire path is, Google. Honestly, you don't know what anything in your life you're curious about, Google. Google answers everything. At least for me it does. Alright, so that's a nice improvement. That improves mobility around the base considerably. Look at all the people getting recreation from dead bodies. Very glad that so many people have died. Alright, so my doomsday launchers. Yes, they are in place. It's 9 in the morning. That means Mr. Cupid formed the caravan. Let's bring our Muffalo, Cupid the rancher, and head south. As for items, we'll bring 200 kibble and some fine meals. Why not? Alright, get going. All the prosthetic legs are done. Alright. Let's go ahead and load them all up. Given how many peg legs I have in my community, I really ought to just crank out a bunch of prosthetics. I don't want to give them as a gift, so let's cancel load real quick and add someone in. Someone that moves quickly. I'll have Wolf do it, because God knows they're not going to mess with Wolf. Oh, too heavy. No, I'm gonna have Luna do it because I know she has, should be a good trader. Because if they have an organ, I'm gonna want to buy it. And Luna has good social skills, I think. Yeah, she has good social skills. Alright, let's launch and visit. You can't really fulfill a item request remotely like that because it will give it as a gift. Alright, so she's a little too heavy to carry all this stuff back on her own. Again, bionic ear, so this really hasn't changed. She's going to need some help carrying this stuff. Cupid. Remove gamer inspired from your caravan and launch gamer inspired and 100 kibble and 1 fine meal. 1 fine meal. Cool. Chem fuel. How did it land without exploding things? I don't know, but cool. While there's an eclipse, I'm just going to flick off these sun lamps so we don't drain the hell out of our batteries. Yeah, I know they're immobile. Alright, so Cupid is almost already at the hunting outpost. This place is getting a little busy. Cam hasn't had a bed, has she? Oh, no, she has. But the Cupid won't have a bed. What was that? Made a comment about caves to Cupid. Oh, okay. You both are odd. Now that we're here, we'll unload. We'll give them a minute to unload the Muffalo, and then we'll head back. Is this all loaded up, ready for launch? Yes, good. Give to Luna's caravan, not a gift. Says we're out of steel here. Okay, so this, they can now move. Good. So if we're out of steel, which I am definitely one to believe, let's go ahead and haul the steel back. We're going to leave the kibble on them. I don't really care. Form a caravan, and we'll have everyone help load things in. Now, if they're all helping to load things in, I want to make sure not to overload them. So I'll probably bring... Ooh. I'm going to bring none of... I'll bring 50 of the steel. It seems weird, right? Alright, let's... Oh, all this gold. Okay, hold on. I'm going to bring 500 of the meat. And 300 steel? No. 200 steel. Okay, that will do. They'll have to make... I actually could probably bring everyone. And just have them turn around tomorrow. Oh my god, you guys, they're suicidal pets. This is not working well. Don't train any of the future pets. These boom rats are not to be befriended. Alright, so that's all the roof I can remove. How is... Oh, great. You are burning the ambrosia. Good news is the ship's reactor is a... Oh, come on, really? I was gonna drum roll and everything. Is done. And hibernating. So what I'm gonna do is call this episode to a close. I'll have to deal with that psychic ship next episode. If you have any feedback for me or questions of any type, just drop me in line. If you have, you know, suggestions or whatever. If you'd like to become a patron and be included in this beautiful, beautiful depiction of a fictional colony full of my patrons, you know, hop onto my website and you'll see the link for that, and I'll have to catch you all next time. So thank you all for watching, and adios.